Hello, this is Steve David Kozik, Chief Spiritual Officer of the Lovemakers Foundation, a 501c3 spiritual foundation whose purpose is to bring love to the world, and just as importantly, to bring love to each and every person on this planet. For those of you watching this video, that's your job. That's our job here at Lovemakers Foundation, to bring love. I believe this love message today is going to trigger love in the world, is going to go viral somehow, some way. The title of this love message is Love or Die, Awaken to the Truth of Love. And of course, what I'm talking about is not physical death. I'm talking about spiritual death. I'm talking about not living your life with the joy, the confidence, the courage, and the results that you want in life. Before the beginning of time, there was love, the very breath of existence. You're not separate from love. You are love, because love is not optional, is it? It's the only truth that sustains lives. Love allows you to live. And I think Thoreau, Henry David Thoreau, the famous writer, philosopher, wrote, love allows you to live deeper and suck the marrow out of life. I also remember long ago seeing that phrase, suck the marrow out of life, in the movie The Dead Poets Society, where Robin Williams as a teacher was inspiring young minds. And that's what I want to do for you this moment, is to inspire your mind, heart, body, and soul to embrace love as your reality. I really got the idea from this talk reading an excellent memoir by James Patterson. The book, of course, is titled James Patterson, by James Patterson. He relays a story when he went saw the boss, Bruce Springsteen, on Broadway. And Bruce on stage had said that he thought he was a fraud, that he was just doing his music, that it was just fiction, it was just poetry. Mr. Patterson goes on to write about himself. My entire life, I honestly have had no idea who the hell I am. It's still that way. I look at myself just as another idiot walking planet Earth with no real idea of what it makes the world go around. No particular identity, just another lost soul. Well, I want to say that James Patterson's soul is not lost. There is a man who's probably become the world's best-selling author, something he loves. Obviously, he loves that. He has a family that he loves. He loves and gives to charitable organizations that support literacy and reading and education. That's love. The only thing that's happened is he hasn't turned the love to himself. And that's what I'm talking about today, is us turning the love to ourselves and radiating it out into the world. Because you are love. But you have to realize and recognize that it's not easy, is it? It's not easy to love yourself. Maybe people think it's just ego. It's not. It's so much more than ego. It's so much more than the typical definition of like romantic love. It's more than a mother's love. It's more than a father's love. It's more actually than God's love, because you are everything that is. Your love is infinite. To live without love is to spiritually die. And that's one reason people are lonely. That's one reason we have so much mental illness, because people are unable to love themselves. People are unable to get on the path to even becoming love. Was it a traumatic childhood? Is it loneliness, sadness, isolation, whatever it is? It's about love. The world teaches separation, ego, and fear, but the soul whispers, you are love. I'll give you an example. At age 16, one of my favorite philosophers, maybe it's not even a philosopher, it's a teaching, Ramana Maharshi. At 16, he laid down to simulate death. In that moment, he realized that he was not his body, that he was the eternal self. There was a recognition, a realization that he was all that is, and that it came from his heart. And that what comes from that heart, it's love. People came to see him just to sit in his presence. He had become God, not through power, but through his surrender and engagement of love. St. Francis of Assisi, the same way. He heard a voice. He heard Christ say, rebuild my church in his head and mind. I've had the same message from Christ that just said, preach and teach love. It's there. We've all heard voices. But Francis of Assisi, like I've tried to do for the last 391 love messages, gave up everything. He kissed lepers. He spoke to animals. He became poor in ego, rich in spirit. He became love incarnate. He didn't find God. He became God because he became love. And I would define God as absolute love, absolute infinite love. Yogananda, another person who came on this planet from the East, started a church in the West in Los Angeles and then ended up somehow down in South Orange County. He preached love as the path to God and the realization that we are already divine. And that's what we have to do, develop love consciousness. The first thing is to become aware of love. I think this book, written by myself and Deborah Kozik, talks about love's characteristics. Start becoming love. Engage in love each and every moment of your lives. Be kind, compassionate, have gratitude. Learn to forgive. Do not judge. Be positive. Have high energy. Never give up. Persist. Be friendly. Serve others. Have affection for all. See love in everyone. Be present. Be creative. Give unconditional love. It's all here. Love is the most powerful force in the world. You just have to awaken and become aware of it. You have to find some passion. Now, Mr. Passion has 3 or 4 areas where he's very passionate. And, but you got to turn it to yourself, don't you? Turn it to yourself. What would it feel like to be love? Imagine walking, speaking, and living as love. I developed a protocol from awareness to transformational love. It's spontaneous and instantaneous. It can happen any time. But you've got to have that awareness first. And I'm here to tell you that once you do all these things I just rattled off here, and combine it with prayer and meditation, whatever else, and giving and looking into somebody that just said, I love you, I see love, there will be transformation. To become absolute love, live as love. If God is absolute love, what is God? It's a destiny. Jesus said the kingdom is within you. He also said to love God. He said to love your neighbor as yourself. This all combines into the fact that you have that God love potential in you. I invite each of you to commit to choose love, to choose life. You are not seeking God. You are becoming absolute love, remembering that you are absolute love and connect with all that is. Becoming love, and to become love is to set you free. Because the truth of absolute love shall set you free. Dear God, this moment I know and I feel and I integrate absolute love into my mind, heart, body, and soul, become this moment. And my life is triggered with absolute love, enhancing my love in every way. But I am filled, and we are filled this moment with absolute love. Seeing love in everyone, connecting with our highest selves, and living by the grace of God and absolute love each and every moment of our lives. I release these words as absolute truth and humbly thank you. So it is so, amen. So love or die, awaken to the truth of love. That's what it's all about. I look at life and everybody's struggling for power and they're afraid and they're, it's life, it can be tough. Let's face it. But I will tell you, with each and every one of you, you are love. Enough on my soapbox. Take this weekend to think about the path to becoming love. My new book is coming out shortly to talk about a protocol, talk about this protocol and how to do it. But I need an agent. If you have any, alert our website and let me know. But just remember one thing. Love is the way you can become love. So it is.